Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this video from. I greet you, and I hope you're doing well. So please, if this is your first time to be here, don't forget to subscribe. That means a lot to us. Stay connected with us, please. Do it. Thank you so much. Now, as we are talking about Ishowspeed in Africa, in what he called Speed Does Africa, let's now talk about his humble beginning. They say every giant was once a child who refused to stop dreaming. Before the screams, before the millions of viewers, before Africa started chanting his name, there was just one boy. A boy in a small room, a camera, a screen, and a dream bigger than the walls around him. Oh my God, his name is Darren Watkins Jr., but the world knows him as Ishowspeed. He didn't come from fame. He didn't come from privilege. He came from persistence. Many people laughed at him. Many said he was too loud, too crazy, too different. But as the African proverb says, the child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Speed didn't burn anything down. He turned his energy into purpose, his noise into voice, and his pain into passion. Yay! Streaming for hours with barely anyone watching, talking to himself, failing, trying again, until one day the world listened. Hey! And then something unexpected happened. Africa listened too. Africa opens its arms to him. When Ishowspeed announced his Africa tour, some people thought it was just the content, but Africa knew better. Africa said, "Come, you are one of us." From the moment his feet touched African soil, it wasn't a visit anymore. It became a homecoming. Crowds didn't just watch him, they ran with him. They didn't just cheer, they protected him. They didn't treat him like a celebrity, they treated him like a family. That's what touched me, because in Africa, a visitor is a blessing. Children screaming his name, elders smiling, young people saying, "Speed, you are welcome, man." Oh my God, and you could see it in his eyes. This wasn't acting, this was connection. He said it himself. "I don't feel like a visitor here, I feel like I belong." Now, what happens when a stranger becomes a brother? Africa doesn't ask where you come from. Africa asks how you feel. Speed danced in the streets. He ate food with his hands. He laughed with the people he just met. No script, no filter. Just human beings being human. They taught him dances. He danced terribly but proudly. They gave him food, some spicy, some surprising. His face said, "Why did I do this?" But his heart said, "I love it here. I do love it here." As another proverb says, if you want to know a man, watch how he eats with others. Speed ate Africa, and Africa ate him right back. Now let's go back to culture, music, laughter, and chaos now happen in Africa. Africa gave Speed something money can't buy: experience. That's experience. Drums beating like Herbie, feet moving without rehearsal, languages he didn't understand, but feelings he understood perfectly. He tried traditional dances, sometimes off beat, sometimes off balance, always off control. And this is funny, it's crazy, and that's why people loved it, because Africa loves realness. Speed wasn't pretending to be African, he was respecting African culture by enjoying it honestly. And then music happened. Let's go to Pom Pom, Rwanda's moment. Now, this Pom Pom, this is a song of Bruce Melody featuring Diamond Platnumz and Brown Joel from Nigeria, Diamond Platnumz from Tanzania, and Bruce Melody, a superstar in Rwanda. This is a music that every Rwandan is now playing. It is trending in Africa, and Speed enjoyed it. This was obvious when Speed asked the driver to play Pom Pom by Bruce Melody with Diamond Platnumz and Brown Joel. And Speed was surprised because he met one of the fans of Grace Melody with the Speed's image on the sweater, on the t-shirt, and also the man wrote pom pom on his head, even on the t-shirt that he was wearing. So the song became like something that is happening in Rwanda, and Speed like asked the driver to play it. So he enjoyed the song, he enjoyed everything. So this is something that is trending in Rwanda, and the song Pom Pom, Speed for sure fell in love with it. So Speed didn't just hear it, he felt it, he danced, he replayed it again, he vibed and so on, and most people enjoyed this. And just like that, a local sound became a global energy. This is how Africa works. One song, one moment, one vibe. And in Rwanda, exactly. Speed didn't hide it, he said it clearly. He rated Rwanda among the top countries of his tour. Not because of luxury, not because of money, but because of peace, clean streets, discipline, love, and how people treated him like a son. And as the famous saying goes, people may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Rwanda made him feel safe. Rwanda made him feel respected. Rwanda made him feel home. Let's go to laughter, chaos, and viral moments that, was part of this Ishowspeed's tour in Africa. Of course, it wouldn't be Ishowspeed without madness. You already know him. Running from fans, screaming, overreacting to food, shouting at animals like they understand English, funny. Africa looked at him and said, "This one is ours. This one is ours." And the funniest thing, Africa didn't change him. Africa matched his energy. Children chased him, youth danced with him, the streets turned into content. This is funny. This wasn't tourism. This was shared joy. Let's go to a tour with meaning now. But let's be serious for a moment. This tour is bigger than Speed. It changed something. It showed millions of people a different Africa. Not poor, not sad, not silent, but alive. Africa is alive. I repeat, Africa is alive. You have to be aware of that. Happy Africa, creative Africa, welcoming Africa. Speed didn't just stream Africa, he humanized Africa. You have seen a lot of videos, you watched a lot of videos of people who said, people came to us and said, Africa is not a place where you can go. Africa is like bitter. Africa is very bad. People are not human. People would treat you hostile in a hostile way. That wasn't okay. That wasn't real. Speed proved those fake news wrong. He did it. Speed didn't just stream Africa, as I have said. He humanized Africa. As the African adage says, until the lion tells his story, the hunter will always be the hero. Until the lion tells his story, the hunter will always be the hero. Now you've got the real story of Africa. This time Africa told its real story through laughter, dance, and the loud American streamer. That is it. Now, here is the real question. What will this tour bring to Africa? More tourists? More investors, more respect, more collaboration, or maybe something else like, more African creators believing their voice matter, because if a boy from a small room can touch a continent, a whole continent, absolutely, then a continent full of stories can touch the world. This is obvious. Speedy came to Africa for content, but Africa gave him connection. And maybe, just maybe, this is only the beginning. That's what I think. As the famous saying goes, when the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. Africa's roots are deep, and the world is starting to listen. So stay curious, stay watching, because this tour didn't end. It opened the door. It opened the door. It opened the doors. It opened the door. Thank you so much. If you have stayed with us until the end of this video, please connect with us. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Leave your comment. And if you are listening this from, abroad, from other countries, like apart from the ones in Africa, don't forget to leave your comment. You can comment where you are. Thank you so much. Be blessed. If you believe in it, this is Don't forget to connect with me.